John and Michelle were driving with autopilot engaged with the speed set to 80 miles per hour on I-80 outside Paxton, Nebraska when they were passed by an SUV in the left lane. Michelle noticed the driver was looking over her right shoulder into her back seat when she veered a bit off the road to the left. When she tried to correct, she lost control and rolled across the median and into oncoming lanes. John and Michelle stopped and ran over to make sure the woman was okay. She had already gotten out of her car and was alert and aware as her dog ran around. They called 911 and waited until emergency services arrived and took over the situation. They informed the police that they had Teslacam footage of the crash, but the officers weren't interested. John and Michelle hoped the woman and her dog both had a speedy recovery. Tori was driving home from his parents' house in his 2-day-old Model 3 Performance when he heard a loud motorcycle come flying past him while he was already going about 50 miles per hour. He watched the biker fly past the car in front of him before riding straight through the bend and getting launched airborne. Tori stopped and ran into the weeds to check on him, only to find him unconscious. Tori called 911 and waited for police and paramedics to arrive and take the biker away. A police officer asked for the Teslacam footage, so Tori emailed it to him. A few days later, Tori reached out to the officer and asked how the biker was doing. The officer informed him that the biker is expected to make a full recovery. Frank's son Nate was driving his Model 3, and as he was pulling into Costco in Moreno Valley, California, he witnessed a lady get T-boned while pulling out into traffic. Nate stopped and gave the other driver a copy of the Teslacam video. When Frank saw the footage himself, he said, "That's a wham-bam Costco slam." Craig was driving home from work in San Antonio, Texas, when he was hit with the realization that he'd taken delivery of his Model Y exactly 6 months prior. Unfortunately, that wasn't the only thing that hit him that day. So did a Chrysler 300. The offending driver's insurance wasn't active at the time of the accident, so Craig's insurance is picking up the repair bill to the tune of $7,500 US. Unfortunately, as we publish this video, the damage still hasn't been fixed. Craig didn't even manage to get an appointment in a Tesla-certified shop for 4 months. Luckily, the car is still drivable and doesn't display any error codes. Chris parked his Model Y in a mall parking lot in Ontario, California. When he returned to his car, he saw another Model Y exactly the same as his, same color and same performance option, parked right next to his. He quickly checked the Sentry mode footage and found that the owner of the car was really happy that he had parked right next to his car's twin. When he exited his car, he gave a thumbs up to Chris's right side camera. What's better than a Model Y? 2 Model Ys. Watch what happened right in front of Cody while he was driving his Model 3 in Oak City, Utah. A silver Trailblazer changed lanes seconds before the trailer that was in front of it lost a tire and shot debris right toward where it would have been. Cody stopped to check on them and got an okay sign from the driver. Naples was driving his Model X Performance down I-75 near Punta Gorda, California when a silver Ford Mustang passed on the right, only to suddenly lose control. Watch the Mustang disintegrate as it hits the center divider. Luckily, everyone involved in the crash was okay. The Florida State Patrol responded to the crash and took a copy of the Teslacam footage for their report. Ephraim was hanging out at his friend's place and had parked his Model 3 on the street outside the house when the alarm went off, but he ignored it. 20 minutes later, he left his friend's place, and that's when he noticed some new damage and decided to review the Sentry mode footage. His friend's neighbor had backed into his Tesla before just parking and walking back into his own house. Ephraim walked over and confronted him, and with the Sentry mode video as evidence, there wasn't much of an argument. Jonathan was traveling westbound on I-40 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, driving in the rain when a garbage truck hit a child's car seat, causing it to fly across multiple lanes of traffic and nearly hitting his Tesla. This next video is also from Jonathan. This time, a truck's driver's side rear tire exploded while driving next to his Model 3. The truck was able to pull over safely, and the remnants of the tire ended up becoming road debris. Justin had parked his Model 3 in a garage in downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. When he came back to his car, he found this Sentry mode event. Some guys decided to use his Tesla for a photo shoot, but it seems like the laser gave them a scare. Justin hopes the pics made for some good social media posts, and he thanks the guys for the laughs. Raymond was driving his Model 3 one cold morning in St. Louis, Missouri. Traffic was moving slowly on the icy roads, and when the highway started to curve, a pickup truck lost control. The driver drifted for a long time and barely missed the barrier, leaving a snow cloud for Raymond. This next clip is also from Raymond. This time, some crazy lady he's never seen before threw a broom at his car. No damage was done, and he never saw her again. Corey was driving along a freeway just outside Melbourne, Australia, when the driver of a tow truck attacked him out of nowhere. He was obeying the speed limit when a tow truck suddenly sped up alongside him and deliberately swerved in front of him, attempting to run him off the road. Corey says he has no idea what prompted this dangerous behavior. Ryan was driving home during a thunderstorm and got front row seats to a light show in the sky. Ryan wishes it would have charged up his Tesla, even though a lightning strike would have overwhelmed the car with over 2,000 kilowatt hours of energy, but he enjoyed the show nonetheless. Matthew was driving behind a Dairy Pure truck about to take the entrance ramp onto I-45 northbound when a Chevy Suburban pulling a trailer tried to cut in front of the dairy truck in order to merge onto the freeway. The truck driver attempted to brake and honked the horn, but the driver of the Suburban hit the truck anyway. The Suburban jumped back into its original lane before retaliating against the dairy truck by throwing a Gatorade bottle out the window at it. The Suburban driver then sped up, trying to force his way onto the entrance ramp one more time. This time, the back of the trailer collided with the front bumper of the dairy truck, but he managed to make it onto the ramp anyway. When Matthew passed both the truck and the Suburban, he noticed that the back left tire on the trailer was flat. Neither the dairy truck or the Suburban pulled over. They just continued driving. Katerina was driving her Model 3 during heavy rain in Naples, Florida, when a Ford truck passed her very fast before losing control. The truck launched over the median, but the driver managed to regain control before hitting any oncoming traffic, and an accident was luckily avoided. Please, everyone, keep your speeds down during heavy storms. The submitter King had parked his Model Y at a baseball game for his son in Irwindale, California. When they got back to the car, they found this rather suspicious Sentry mode event. It's kind of obvious that these people were trying to get into King's Tesla, and in the video we can see that the mirror isn't folded in. An unfolded mirror is a sign for thieves that are scouting a parking lot that a Tesla might be unlocked. Keep that in mind when you select your mirror folding setting on your own Tesla. King shared the video with community groups on Facebook. Police wouldn't take the footage via email, so he wasn't able to file a report. Abe and Vico were charging when a pack of coyotes ran through the supercharger station. Sentry mode only captured 2 of them on camera, so they also included this video of their cat who watches the Wham Bam videos with them every Sunday. Smart kitty. The finale of Raymond's Friends fireworks show triggered Sentry mode on his Model 3, and what a finale it was. Sentry mode always delivers. Thanks for the show, which is also the finale of this week's episode. Remember, if you can see a red subscribe button, it means you're not subscribed yet. It would mean the world to us if you would click on it. See you all next Sunday.